You're Baloo. All right, so you're gonna be here for me. You are Mr. Burak, right? And then Mr., is it Popkowitz? Sir, you're gonna come on this side for me? All right, City, I'm gonna do everyone at the same time, and is that okay with you, council? All right, City of Parma versus Taylor Popkowitz, 24 CRA 01438 and 24 CRB 01507. Mr. Popkowitz is present in the courtroom this morning along with his attorney. City of Parma versus David Burak, 24 CRA 01442 and 24 CRB 01506. Mr. Burak is present in the court this morning along with his attorney. And City of Parma versus Marcus Baloo, 24 CRA 01441 and 24 CRB 01505. Mr. Baloo is present in the courtroom this morning along with his attorney. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to start first. Each one of you has a new, I think they were just served today with the theft charge. All right. So gentlemen, each one of you have been served today with a complaint for theft. It's a one-count complaint. The complaint states that on or about May 25th, 2024, you, with purpose to deprive the owner of property, knowingly exerted control over the same. It goes on to state that you walked into Sheetz, stole alcoholic beverage, then walked out without paying. This is alleged to have occurred at 6767 Ridge Road in the City of Parma, Cuyahoga County, Ohio. This is a theft charge, a misdemeanor of the first degree. And gentlemen, again, it's the court's understanding that you've each been served a copy of this complaint this morning. And is that correct, sir? Yes. Sir? Yes, sir? Okay. It's the court's understanding that you are going to enter pleas to these theft charges. Is that correct, sir? Yes. Sir. Okay. You also have, each of you, a one-count complaint for vandalism, and this is the felony charge. This states that on or about May 25th, 2024, within the City of Parma, Cuyahoga County, Ohio, each one of you did knowingly cause serious harm to property that is owned, leased, or controlled by a government entity. It goes on to state that each one of you individuals damaged a City of Parma Flamingo, which cost approximately $2,000 while attempting to steal the entire decoration. The complaint goes on to state that this is alleged to have occurred at 7620 West Ridgewood Drive in the City of Parma, Cuyahoga County, State of Ohio. Gentlemen, this is a vandalism charge, a violation of Ohio Revised Code 2909.05. It is a felony of the 5th degree. Now, with each one of you, the prosecutor has made a motion as far as the vandalism charge is concerned. The prosecutor has made a motion. He is going to amend these charges to an attempted vandalism charge, thereby keeping the cases here in the Parma Municipal Court. Do you all understand that? Sir? Yes, sir. Before the court can accept the plea, I do need to ask you the following questions. Are you presently under the influence of any drug or alcohol? Has anyone made any threats or promises to you? Do you understand by entering the admission today you're giving up your constitutional rights to go to trial, to cross-examine witnesses, to summon or subpoena your own witnesses, and to testify on your own behalf if you chose to testify? Do you understand that, sir? Yes, sir. The City of Parma does have the burden of proving these cases beyond a reasonable doubt. By entering the plea today, you're giving up that right. The attempted vandalism charge is now a first-degree misdemeanor. The maximum fine and penalty is 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. And do you gentlemen understand that? Yes, sir. Each of you are represented by counsel. Do you have any questions you'd like to discuss with your attorney before I ask you your plea? And gentlemen, do you understand everything that I've just explained to you? Yes, sir. The court will ask you at this time, what is your plea to this charge? The court will accept the guilty plea, find it to be voluntarily, intelligently, and knowingly made. The court will make a finding of guilt on both cases. All right, Mr. Minoff, we're going to start with you. Anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client?
Okay. 25 years of age, first attended Old Indian High School for 2 years, then unfortunately ran out of funds and had to graduate from high school. He was a union laborer for 750 out of Lorraine up until this occurred. They have let him go as a result of this case. He has a 3-year-old daughter that he takes care of. He has he's a responsible father. That's actually prompted all of this as well. He's trying to be a very poor example for his daughter. He's trying to be a good dad. He knows his dad, his daughter, not to justify anything what he's done here. Matter of fact, he wouldn't justify what he did here. If you actually, my understanding is when he walked out of jail, he gave an interview to local news and indicated to them he accepts full responsibility, knows what he did was wrong, and that he was remorseful about the incident immediately. So it's not like he's trying to duck responsibility regarding this matter. He knows what he did was totally out of character for himself because he has no prior contact with the criminal justice system. He has no prior, he thinks the ticket herself other than a routine traffic ticket. He's never been involved with the system before. It really scared him the one night he did spend in jail. Because again, this is a hiccup in his life, and I think we see it that, hopefully he sees it that way. I know he does, because even if it's down the road where he responds or sealed, he's still gonna haunt him. Anytime any pops the internet for the rest of his life, Flamingo is gonna pop him, bother him. He's got a 3-year-old daughter. It's gonna embarrass his daughter who's talking about that with me. How down the road she's gonna see this too. So Dad, what's up with this Flamingo story about you here? It's embarrassing. His mom is present in the courtroom, his aunt is present in the courtroom. He has good family support. He's a Parma resident. And I think he has a statement also to read. In that statement, he'll read to you and say to you, he's Parma proud. As I am too. I'm also, I grew up from Parma. So I understand this whole situation here, what's going on. It's an embarrassment to everybody involved in this matter. But I'd like the court to know that he doesn't do drugs. He's clean. He may drink a beer or two on occasion, but he may drink, but he's not. He's normally a hardworking guy who lost a job out of this and embarrassed over the situation. I believe he has a statement also he wants to read. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
To the City of Parma and Mr. Robert Funk. I would like to start off by saying I sincerely apologize for Mr. Robert Funk, his wife Kathleen, his daughter Sandra, and the City of Parma, and many others battling breast cancer. It was a foolish, immature action on my part. I was definitely raised better by my own parents. I am embarrassed for myself, my family, and my own 3-year-old daughter. I am sure in the years to come, my child may be ridiculed for my stupidity. What I did was wrong and stupid. I fully accept responsibility for my actions and have not in any way attempted to mitigate or deny what I did. I am so sorry I disrespected all involved. I grew up in Parma and have lived in Parma most of my life, just like Mr. Funk. I am Parma proud, and I would like to make things right for the city and Mr. Funk.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Cicero?
Thank you, Your Honor. I've had quite a bit of time to speak with my client about this. I know that he understands that this is completely unacceptable, that it was ignorant and not funny whatsoever. He is taking responsibility for his actions in this and would be willing completely to pay restitution for any damages, the entire $2,000 for the damages to the Flamingo and any damages that Sheets suffered as well. Along with being willing to pay restitution, my client also is willing to engage in any amount of community service that this court might think is appropriate. My client believes that community service would give him an opportunity to give back to Parma and the community as well that he just damaged. Similar to his co-defendant, he has no prior criminal history. He is 24 years old. And I would just like to state that if it was just a theft in this court today, then my client would be eligible, I believe, for some type of diversion due to not having any type of priors. He is not currently employed, but he is currently applying to Safe Flight, and he does believe that he will be able to gain employment there. I would just respectfully request that the court be lenient in any penalties and punishments in sentencing. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Cicero. Mr. Schwartz?
Thank you, Your Honor. I've had the opportunity to speak with Marcus quite a bit. He's 25 years old. Just like his co-defendants, he has no prior criminal history.
Sir?
My name is Marcus Ballou, and I was involved in the vandalism of the Parma Flamingo statue. I would like to express my most sincere apologies towards the family and anyone else I've hurt in the process of my mistakes. I regret the decision that I made that night, and this is not an overall reflection of my character. I was unaware of the true meaning of the statue, but it's no excuse for my actions. I support any families going through the true hardships of having someone you love go through breast cancer, and I take responsibility for my actions in this. If I could take back that night, I would in a heartbeat, and I should have never allowed myself to be in this position, but that's something that I'm going to have to live with for right now. To the family of the loved ones with breast cancer, I'm truly sorry that you guys are all hurting me anyways. You guys did not deserve this. I should have been smarter and realized the consequences for my actions. I do understand what the community and families are so upset, and they have every right to be, as they donated something that had sentimental meaning and it was destroyed. I'm willing to pay any cost to replace this flamingo, and I hope you can understand that this was a terrible mistake and that I should have never been a part of this and never happened to begin with. I will never allow myself to be put in this situation ever again, and I am aware of my consequences and actions, and I have learned that the mistakes are not okay because they hurt people in the process. I'm a grown adult with 2 jobs, and I have a strong family bond, and I should have known better to get out of the car and destroy the statue, and it was wrongful to do so. I apologize.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the city? Yes.
I apologize for everything. My client, he actually had an apology too. I believe he might have gotten.
All right. Mr. Tuma, I'm sorry, I'm going to let this gentleman read his letter, and then I will turn to the city. Yes, sir.
I want to say I'm sorry about Funk and how disgraceful it was to damage the flamingo that was put up in remembrance of his wife, Kathleen, and daughter, Sandra Funk, and to the citizens of Parma. I'm sorry.
All
I'm
right.
sorry for what I did. I had no intention of hurting the Funk family for what they have been through. And I just wanted to say that I apologize. I'm sorry to anybody that was ever affected with breast cancer. And this was just a disgrace to the city, and I feel horrible and bad about it. And I'm sure I'll forever be paying for it in the city of Parma.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the city?
Thank you, Your Honor. Scott Tim on behalf of the city of Parma. Just want to let everybody know that the Marcy's Law has been complied with, and did have an opportunity to speak with Mayor DeGeeter about this incident, as well as representatives from Sheets, and we are asking for full restitution as determined by the probation department at that time. As far as this incident goes, everyone knows what an important symbol the flamingo is to the city of Parma, and we have great pride in our community. And it's bad enough when outsiders come in and commit crimes against our public property, but to have 3 residents of Parma commit this crime is very disheartening. It's my hope that these individuals can move on from this, as can the city, and that we can learn from this mistake and continue to take more pride in our city moving forward. So we've agreed to the amended charges. Again, we're trying to balance, the wrongdoing with, they're still young people with a future, so that's kind of the idea behind the agreement here.
Thank you, Mr. Tuma. Mr. Gentile?
Your Honor, yes, the prosecution may join several. We don't know exact dollar amounts now. We expect the value of the flamingo to be around $2,000. I believe that the restitution from Sheets is somewhere between $1,500 total.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, gentlemen. Gentlemen, this is not the crime of the century, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
We all know that. But what this is a warped and misguided sense of entitlement. I take, it's mine, right? Kind of what a 3-year-old would do. What this is a complete lack of respect for the community that you live in, for the people of this community, for our neighbors and our friends. It is a complete disregard for every person that works so, so hard to make this city a beautiful place to call home. And while this is not the crime of the century, it is a gut punch to Mr. Robert Funk, who so graciously donated thousands and thousands of dollars to get this statue here in the city in honor of his deceased wife and his deceased daughter, who both died of cancer. Cancer stole his wife and his daughter, and you thought it would be okay to steal more. This isn't the crime of the century, but your actions were disrespectful and selfish and self-serving and hurtful. This community deserves more. It expects more. And gentlemen, now you are going to make it right. The court appreciates the letters that you wrote that will be part of your sentence today. Those letters will be given to the law director, prosecutor, and they will be published on the city's website so that the city can read those. You'll also be writing a personal apology letter to Mr. Funk. I have no idea what that man's feeling right now. I have no idea. Gentlemen, the sentence will be all the same. I will tell you one other thing. Let me tell you the sentence first of all. 180 days in jail. The court originally thought, as I was hearing this, 150 days would be suspended, which means you're doing 30 days in jail. Because of the grace shown by the city, I will reduce that, but you will be serving jail time. You will be serving 10 days in jail. $500 fine, court costs are imposed. You'll be placed on probation for 36 months. I will let the probation department determine how long they want to see you face to face. You will perform 500 hours of community service. Half of those hours will be served at University Hospital, Parma Cancer Center, the American Cancer Society, or the National Breast Cancer Foundation. The remaining community service hours will be served for and in the city of Parma. The court will direct the probation department to contact each and every one of the city council members here to determine whether or not they have work that they want done in their respective wards. Gentlemen, you will be giving back to the community. Restitution to be determined. You will be responsible for restitution. You must pay that immediately. And again, letters of apology to both the city and to Mr. Funk. Gentlemen, you are on probation to this court for the next 36 months. If you violate any of the terms of your probation, including picking up any new cases, you will come back and see me. If you come back and see me as a probation violator, I will put you in jail for 150 days. Again, the court's original sentence was 30 days in jail. At this time, I'm going to order that you serve 10 days in jail. Gentlemen, your jail time starts today.
Credit for 1 day service.
Credit for 1 day service is granted.
Thank